What's up, YouTube? This is the Billy Bob HD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Hearts of Iron IV. This is the Together for Victory DLC. We are playing as New Zealand, or now the Kiwi Empire here. Last episode, we actually had our navy completely fucking destroyed. And so this light cruiser was the only survivor here who ended up having to come back into port and repair himself. He had one assisted kill there on a British destroyer, which was super fucking disappointing, right? Oh my god, so bad. Alright, we've got resistance that we're still dealing with, so we're sending over a couple of new cavalry suppression units here. We did just finish out the new infantry support equipment there for 1942. I may wait on the anti-tank rifle, just because we're not really having to deal with that right now, right? So we do need to upgrade the artillery and the support units. Still working on the land doctrine there. Okay, so I think it's most important right now to get the better infantry going. So 86 days on that gun now. Plus we've got additional resistance help here from a couple of infantry divisions that are stacked up here in Australia. The Germans now making a move over here in the Pacific. That's good to see. On the Solomon Islands and Guadalcanal there. Alright, sweet. We did also finish out that new infantry equipment production. Or that research, rather. Back here now, we can actually upgrade, what is it? The Owen gun. To the Electrolux SMLE car. So let's get that going. Right, he's got 3 factories. He's going to work on upgrading wherever he can. Yeah, 12,000 of those units to upgrade. So he's going to start off producing about 15 of those per day, and that will, of course, move upwards, you know. 70% efficiency right now. No divisions in training. Yes, I'm aware of this. Soviet Union, we're only getting 7 out of 8 for oil. We may keep that for now, 6 out of 8. Because oil is going to become very, very sort of scarce here now that we've joined the Axis and joined the war. We've got a new naval base coming out as well. Just double checking here. Yeah, we had plugged that into the Destroyer 3 production. So those ships are updated until 1944, I believe. And then we're going to have civilian factories come back and start to work on these repairs here. We've got lots of them. Lots and lots of them, including 2 dockyards, 2 air base, another dockyard in Victoria now. The German Reich declared war on the Soviet Union. Okay. So now the Germans have jumped in against the Soviets here. I'm actually... Yes, they broke the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact there. I'm actually not going to jump into this side of the war, right? I'm buying oil from the Soviets. Just another freaking thing for us to have to deal with. Because we're already dealing with the... Oh, Nationalist Spain joined the Axis. That's good to see. We're just trying now to just deal with the Americans and such. And the British Navy. Okay. We are producing out these naval bombers to try to help out with that problem. Okay. The Spanish have joined in on the overall war there, so that's good. Ireland has joined the Allies now. Modern fighters or heavy bombers? Strategic bombing models. Research for the Hurricane, the Spitfire, etc. Let's go for the modern fighters focus there. I'm going to deny Germany's request for help in the war against the Soviets. Still missing 4 oil, 16 aluminum, and 5 rubber now. The fall of Gibraltar. Interesting. We did obtain a bunch of new steel from the acquisition of Australia there. I'm trying to move in here in the Dutch East Indies to pick up all of this nice rubber and oil. That's going to be crucial for us, right? We are low on oil and rubber production. After all. Okay, we did get a new civilian factory back there at 10. So we are showing at least at 10 now. From trade, we're only getting 1 from trade, 1 factory. That sucks. Consumer goods now showing at 4. So as soon as the political power increases to a point where modern fighters -1. Probably because the national focus is eating that up. But once we get enough to show 150 or so, we will go back and try. I'm probably going to go to the total mobilization there, for the economic laws. All right, let's plug you into the destroyer production there. Oh, good, and this convoy dockyard is now back up and operating normally. We're now showing some need for steel at 1. So as soon as we get a new research in 30 days here, I'm thinking I'm probably going to go down and grab this excavation level 4 there just to give me a little bit of a boost in resource. Because that'll boost up my steel production, of course, and my oil production, and the rubber production as well. Cool. Now, do I currently have any synthetic refineries? I have one up here in North Island. I probably want to add this to the list here, so we'll add it to the Australian building slot there in Queensland. And so for this guy here, he's going to finish repairing this civilian factory in May of this year, so next month. So we are at least moving down the list here, and I'm still showing resistance here next to Sydney. Let's move you up like this and see if that makes a difference. Up into the mountains, I guess. So he's on his way up, riding the horse all the way up there. Okay. Still showing. Huh. So, do I have any extra divisions anywhere that I could use to help in that suppression? I wonder if I took one here from Townsville, or, excuse me, from Brisbane here, and moved you down to Sydney. Let's see what happens then. Back over this way now. We've got 3 red divisions. Oh, good. And I'm finally showing some additional production here with a new destroyer that's popped out for us. So showing at a total fleet size of 2 now. A whopping 2 ships. We had planned on trying to go after Samoa here, but it looks like we're just going to have to rebuild a little bit. 10k in total casualties for the war now. Now, let's double check and see something. With the far eastern Indian Ocean here, enemy ships present of 7. So I'm actually, in order to combat this, let's see if we can launch some naval bombers off from here. So 99 of them. I'm hoping they have the range over here to at least maybe help bomb out some of that shipping. Convoy results all the way up here in the north of Europe. That's my trading stuff, my trading convoys. We're down to 33 of those, but we are producing out now with 2 dockyards. 2.3 per month there now. Oh, the good news down here as well is that, good, the naval bombers now at least have repaired factories that are working in their favor. They've got that aluminum. So 2.75 of those per week now. Soviet Union declared war on Iraq. That's interesting. So Iraq joins the Axis right off the bat there. I also have some radar here. Aircraft radar, it is. Okay. These swordfish have arrived now over here. So, okay, they can be assigned to the far eastern Indian Ocean. A very, very low mission efficiency there. And I have only 25 in air experience currently. United States is justifying war against us. They're part of the Allies, so I'm not sure why, it's taking them a while to do the justifications and such. We are at least getting up to 4.6 now in Destroyer 3 production. Light Cruiser 3 production is showing at 1.35 per year. Convoy escorts are finished here. Escort efficiency plus 30% now. Destroyer, carrier organization, and battleship organization eventually. Subs. Carrier, light cruiser. That's what we really need to get down towards there, is that light cruiser one. Although this one here in 170 days is pretty nice as well. Heavy cruiser, search and destroy, plus 50%. This one helps us most in the short term, so I'm going to get that one. Showing as May of 1942 now. Let's double check the tech tree here, just to make sure. Yes, okay, 1944. Oh, I do have a 100%. Oh, wow. 100% research bonuses there to the 1944 units. So in 15 days, when this new artillery is finished, we're going to work on, we're going to work on those techs. I'm excited about that. Upgrade need now down to 11,000 here for the infantry equipment level 3. So what are we going to do? Okay, cool. I'm up to 12 civilian factories now. Still working on repairing out some of this stuff. 2 dockyards on the way. Manchukuo is capitulated. Okay, these are dark times. Yes. I'm trying to deliver some of my resource up back into Europe, and that's where it's getting raided, basically. Still not showing any superiority over here. 7.2 mission efficiency now. That sucks. 41% over there. 15% there. And 25% there. So, we've at least got some coverage. But what I don't understand is for naval bombers here. Why am I not producing any albacores? It's so weird. It's because they're probably being upgraded out. Yeah, upgrading to 186 now. So as soon as those finish, of course they go back out into the air wings that I've laid down. I should also have, yeah, I have some, oh, a Barracuda. That looks nice. That's going to be in 1944 there. Alright, the medium guns are finished. Let's go ahead and jump right into the light cruiser, the Black Prince class there. Alright, we do need to update the artillery production here to show level 3. Perfect. Man, running into steel shortages now, aren't we? Ah, and then 46 days when this finishes up, we did say we wanted to get that excavation level 4. Forgot to do that, so that's going to have to come next. Alright, things looking pretty good back over this way now. We're about to repair out that new civilian factory. Getting 2 now from trade. 2... Okay, modern fighters. National focus is finished. Project Seal. You get that nuclear technology sort of bonus, right? Oh, we need the Big Bob tank in order to get the new research slot. So, let's head down this way for tanks. US should still be justifying war against us, which they are. Okay, this actually worked over here in terms of resistance. We were actually able to quell that. Alright, this guy's about to finish out his little project here in June. So, June 8th, that's actually tomorrow. In game time. Let's see. Repair complete never. Okay, finally, Jesus. So that did give us up to 13 civilian factories now. So let's take one of those factories and throw it at some of our need. Oil need of 10. Could Venezuela get us a order? They're going to at least show as yes for right now. So that's good to see. No one's going to raid those Venezuelan ships. I don't think, at least. So that helps out with the oil production for sure. Oh, nice. That helped out our Naval Bomber 2 production as well. Very nicely there. Let's take a look at the rest of the world. Okay, so the Germans making some good progress over here. Yeah, they're making some really good progress as they drive closer towards Minsk there. Back over here, we've got a naval battle. Okay, so a Japanese sub attacking some convoys there. I don't know why the Japanese are having such a problem here in the Dutch East Indies, but they seem to not be able to really supply themselves over here. It's interesting. Any new ships? Okay. We're up to 3 ships now. Because we got 2 of those destroyers in the mix now. 4.6 of those per year are happening. Okay, this one is going to show as complete in July 24th. So in 1 month, that'll finish up. The airbase and a lot of these projects will not take very long until we get back down here to the next synthetic refinery. Yeah, and now working on upgrading out these artillery units, now showing an upgrade need of 450 there. We've moved the infantry equipment production upgrade there down by about another 1,000. Are we starting to gain convoys? No, we're actually losing convoys now. That sucks. I have 1 repair out now for a military factory, which will go into the motorized production. Let's see, can we trade away for another resource? Rubber is one that we actually need. Aha. And you can see, yeah, not a lot of these available for us on the open market now. Okay, approaching 130, getting a little closer there to the 150 in political power. Oh, we actually had a naval strike here against a British destroyer. No hits were scored. There was only 1 bomber going after him there. Just because they don't really have the range, do they? The Soviet Union now declares war on Afghanistan, who immediately joins the Axis. And Iraq here now, trying to make a little bit of a push here towards Jerusalem. German Reich has called Afghanistan in our war. Okay. So let's see how the Afghans do to defend themselves. Mixed results right now. I'm hoping that distracts the Soviets enough to allow the Germans and Italians over here to continue pushing towards Moscow. Quit India movement. India calls for independence that have intensified lately. Now things have come to a head as the radical Quit India movement has called for the UK to leave the country as soon as possible. British authorities were quick to react, however, and have cracked down on the movement. Yikes. Arrested several leaders in dawn raids on homes across India. Reports prepared by special branches indicate that many sympathizers are still at large. However, many are in the civil service and have expressed fears that more extremist elements of the movement may even resort to violence. Yet another doomed attempt at freedom. Yeah, U.S. stands against fascism, of course. Duh. We don't have any invasions or anything to worry about there, so that's good. How's Yugoslavia looking? Held by Italy for the most part there. You do have the Romanians now trying to help. Well, it does not look like they have any units up at the Soviet border, actually. As they continue to try to push over the river there towards Odessa. No problems from the Allies here on the Western Front. So that's good. Looking pretty good. Got to rebuild this navy so we can mount another invasion. Only got 3 ships. We need a stronger collection of ships in order to do that. We've got another light cruiser 3 that's about to come out, so that's good. Engineer Company 3 has finished. Let's swing back over here and make sure we get that excavation before we forget. 152 days there. Not too bad. Only 25 days left on the new light cruiser. Very good. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and/or comment if you've enjoyed this content, and we'll catch you next time.